What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from Exclusively Games. Happy Friday. A little bit about me, if you've been following on Twitter. I let everyone know yesterday that my dad is in the ER. I visited him today. He's in good spirits, and I think he'll be fine. This is a chronic illness he has. But I do appreciate everyone's hashtag thoughts and prayers. I'll just abuse his visit to the ER and say, you know, if you want my dad to pull through, make sure to like this video. And also last night, I mean, like the video, but I don't want to like jinx anything. But and we launched Exclusively Games, soft launched exclusivelygames.com last night. We did a stress test on the server. It didn't do great. However, overnight, my dev team made a lot of changes to the website. It seems to be running super smooth today. I've got a second round of server upgrades planned for tonight. So the response has been awesome. A lot of people have replied saying like, man, the best compliment that I've seen several times is people saying like, man, this reminds me of reading like Game Informer back in 2000, like gaming magazines when all the articles were about games. And that's a huge compliment. So thank you to all the writers who have been contributing, to Andrew and Shammy, my editorial and operations team, and Jack, the brand new news writer, has already started posting news articles on the site. It's freaking awesome. We're going to roll out the user review section in another week or so. I just need to tweak it out and then roll out the calendar, release calendar after that. So lots of good things, so make sure you check out the website after this video. I was, as you may have saw last night on a live stream, pretty stressed out, pretty tired, a lot going on, and I was worried about a topic today for a video. And, well, the spaghetti monster in the sky replied with an excellent topic. Well, if you remember yesterday, more specifically, my claims about the copyright strike system abuse. And, for example, Review Tech USA and Bitwit were channels that received copyright strikes from The Verge / Vox Media for memeing on their PC build. This is a video that was hilarious to watch. If they simply, I said this in yesterday's video if you made it to the end, but basically if they would have titled it How to Not Build a PC, or like the worst PC tutorial ever, people would have loved it. The fact they tried to pass it off as actual tutorial was hilarious. Everything from putting the RAM in the wrong slots to putting about a gallon of thermal grease on the CPU to not even having a proper screwdriver to put the thing together and using a Swiss Army knife or something that the dude got in a cereal box. The whole thing was hilarious. I mean, he didn't have the Division 2 promo screwdriver to put his together like I do. This is really the only way. You get it yourself a Division 2 multi-tool, and then you keep it in your pocket. You put it right in your pocket, which you can't see because I look like I'm sitting in a hole all the time. But anyway, Vox Media and The Verge want you to know that they did you a favor by removing those copyright strikes. You hear that, Rich? Kyle? Let's talk about it. I wanted to address the situation around some YouTube copyright strikes since retracted, issued by The Verge and Vox Media, that has gotten pretty toxic. Yeah, you did something dumb and people called you out on it. Sorry, you're not a victim. And it could have been avoided if the parties involved had simply reached out to me directly. What about that being a two-way street? Nilay Patel? You put the copyright strike on in the first place without reaching out to them directly. What were they supposed to do? How the hell are they even supposed to know who you even are? You get a copyright strike. It doesn't say here's a person's name and phone number. Give them a call. It says it's from some corporation, and all you can do is reply via the YouTube system. Earlier this week, a number of YouTube reaction videos were flagged to Vox Media's legal team. Yeah, a video from 5 months ago. That seems pretty interesting. It seems pretty interesting. Oh, he's the editor-in-chief. Oh, here we go. We're flagged to Vox Media legal team, who are very diligent and protective of our work. 2 of them were reactions to a PC build video that we had made several months. Ago, which I determined did not meet our standards and had pulled from YouTube. Oh, The build video. Well, no kidding. It was hilarious. So the video isn't even on YouTube anymore. So what is your copyright claim? That's an interesting secondary question. These 2 reaction videos use 90% of our footage without any edits, cuts, or otherwise transformative use. That is an absolute lie. Review Tech USA's video was a live reaction to it. Okay, that is fair use. He's adding commentary on top of it. And in case you didn't watch the H3H3 versus Bull Guy lawsuit, there isn't this magical percentage out there that determines whether or not something's fair use. You lose. One of them in particular, what our legal team felt was a pretty racist character. So you smear with no, you call this dude a horrible name. Why? That is supposed to justify your illegal use of the copyright system. Our legal team felt this was not fair use and issued a copyright strike request to YouTube for those 2 videos. So you're either calling Kyle or Review Tech a racist. That's what it looks like to me. That's interesting. A number of other very critical videos were not responded to in any way. YouTube notified the 2 channels in question, said there was a chance our request wouldn't make it through, and asked our legal team for their case. Our team made the case. YouTube agreed that the videos were not fair use. That's a lie. YouTube does not make decisions on whether or not something's fair use. They pass it through to legal teams and issued the strikes. Wrong. The strikes just happen. You are the ones that say it's not fair use. It isn't whether or not YouTube agrees with them. When this was brought to my attention a few hours later, I told them that although I fully agreed with the legal argument, I did not think we should use copyright strikes against legitimate channels, even if we thought the videos crossed the line. And again, I fully agree with our legal team that these videos crossed the line of fair use. So this dude, Neely, is doing you a favor, Rich and Kyle from Bitwit, and also calling one of you a horrible name. And at my direction, the strikes were removed. Here's a note from YouTube. We have processed your retraction. I hereby retract my claim of copyright infringement on the video. Okay? Lyle reacts to The Verge's PC build. All right? Again, the strikes were retracted at my specific instruction. Remember, everybody make sure and thank him. Not through any YouTube dispute process. So YouTube didn't side with these creators. I'm the omnipotent copyright strike lord, and I shall striketh down your channel should I deem fit. And me alone make all legal decisions. The Verge has written many times about the problems with YouTube's copyright enforcement mechanism, and I do not think it works well enough for us to use it in cases like these. One thing I did not tweet about, not do is tweet about it, because I didn't think the nuance of the situation would lend itself to tweets. I also, quite honestly, because I didn't think it was a big deal, there were strikes and the strikes were retracted. I assumed everyone would move on. I did, however, respond to every single person who reached out to me directly. The Verge's YouTube channel has now since been brigaded with dislikes and nasty comments. Oh no! Please leave them alone. Please. Please. Hey guys, can you leave Vox and The Verge's videos? Don't dislike the videos. That's mean. Don't take to the only voice we have as consumers of content. Don't do that. You know, leave them alone. They did something stupid. Now they appear to be doubling down and expecting us to what? Thank them? We're supposed to thank you for reversing an idiotic decision. And then this is the worst apology I've ever read. You managed to call these gentlemen, one of these two, a horrible name. You say that you still don't think they're fair use. And to be clear, you're wrong. You don't understand fair use. Both of these videos were absolutely fair use, and you would have lost in court. And I would have led the charge to GoFundMe, a legal fund, to defend these creators. All right? This is all pretty disappointing. Yeah, a nobody account with one upvote probably upvoted for themselves. And this isn't even a direct threat. And it's a YouTube comment. Fucking relax, dude. This is all pretty disappointing, especially since I had leave me alone. I retracted the strikes, and none of the people involved thought it was important to simply ask me about it. How would they ask you about it, dude? You just get a strike on YouTube. How stupid can you be? I hope everyone involved can take a moment and think about making sure they actually know what they think they know and the value of communicating directly instead of simply reacting. Oh my God. Okay, take your own advice, you clown. Why wouldn't you, if you really didn't think these videos were fair use? Rich from Review Tech USA and Kyle from Bitwit, they have very public personas. They have Twitter accounts. They have emails. Why wouldn't you have just emailed them and say, hey, we don't think this is fair use. We don't want to issue a strike. It's been 5 months. Nobody's really watching these videos anymore. Would you mind just taking it down so we don't have to fight over this? Now, I would have backed their decision to tell you to go pound sand. However, you are moralizing here, telling these creators and other people who reported on it that we're the bad guys for reacting and we should talk to you directly. You issued the strike without talking to anybody yourself. How absolutely out of touch can you be? I'm going to go play some video games. We've got Metro Exodus. We've got Far Cry New Dawn. We've got Anthem today. I'm going to finish Far Cry 5. I'm just going to have a great weekend, a great Friday. I've got a Exclusively Games staff meeting that I'm now currently 6 minutes late for. I'm going to get back to work. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, if you missed any of my videos this week, definitely check them out. I usually do 1 to 2 videos every single day. Make sure you check out exclusivelygames.com in a new window. Pop open a new window. Check it out. We're going to have probably 5 to 10 new articles a day for the next couple weeks, and then we'll settle in at the right amount after that. We've got a news writer. We've got everything. Thank you all for an amazing week. Let's finish strong.